Today we're going to show you the proper sequence in turning on a propane fire pit using a 5-gallon propane tank. Be aware, like most of our videos, this video is for instructional purposes only, and any installation and build of a gas fire feature should be installed by a certified gas plumber. First, I'd like to show you the inside of the fire pit and how everything is built and connected. We're starting with our regulator hose, going down the hose, which goes to the inside of the fire pit, connecting to our key valve, which again goes up the flex line to our air mixer, which is required on propane, going up to our burner pan, and eventually ends in our burner. Let's turn our fire pit on. The first step, we want to take our regulator hose with the propane tank connection, and we want to connect it to our propane tank. You want to make sure it is snug so that the connection is nice and tight. From this point, we'll want to actually open the propane tank valve all the way. This will allow propane gas to go through the regulator, down the hose, and build pressure into our key valve. From this step, we're ready to turn our fire pit on. We can use the key valve, put it in, we'll feel it connect, and we're going to start our lighter, hang it over the burner, and then slowly open the key, which allows gas going to the burner. And from this same valve, we'll be able to regulate the flame. When you're ready to shut the burner off, we would just go backwards and close the valve. That closes gas going to the burner. And for this demonstration, we're going to actually shut the propane tank valve off as well. Our customers call us and they will let us know that they're having low flame height on their propane fire pit. One of the first common issues that arises is because they don't install a key valve or ball valve in line to the burner. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to open up our key valve now, essentially tricking the system to thinking there's no valve in line. I'm going to open up our propane tank, allowing gas to go to the burner on its own. As I light the burner, we can see these small, low flames over the burner. The reason behind this is because this regulator needs to communicate with the key valve so that it can build pressure against it, allowing a certain amount of gas to come out of the propane tank. Because there's no valve essentially in this system now, the regulator will put the propane tank into a safety or a limp mode, only allowing a small amount of gas. Now, here's the biggest difference. Once we install our key valve, we're going to do this as a little test. We're going to close the key valve. The regulator just clicked, has built pressure, and because the burner is still hot, now we're able to get our large flames like we're looking for. A second common issue to low flame height is the fitting connections. You may think to yourself, I'm going to put gas tape on every single thread or every single fitting, but that's not the case in this situation. If we look inside of our fire pit, we're going to find many fitting connections and joints along our gas line. But there are flared fittings that are connected to our hoses here, here, and here. The fitting will have a taper or cone shape to them, and those will not require pipe joint compound or gas tape. The last common issue we'll discuss today when it comes to low flame height boils down to burner size. A standard 5-gallon propane tank can generate up to 90,000 BTUs of gas volume. Now, if you have a larger burner, you're still going to burn up to that 90,000 BTUs, but it's going to be spread over a larger surface area, which results in lower flames. Let me show you what I'm talking about. When you compare this to a larger ring and the ring we were originally using, you can see that the ring size has a huge impact on the flame height of your fire pit. If this video is helpful, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any further questions, feel free to call our helpful sales staff and they'll be happy to help you with the products we carry.